The 8504 amplifier is feature-packed and flexible. This video will help you choose which features to enable and how to configure your 8504 to best fit your application. Input configuration choices: balanced, unbalanced, or both. The 8504 has an unbalanced input. This connection is most often used when connecting to a typical unbalanced signal generator. The 8504 amplifier also has a balanced input, which can be used when noise floor or system ground loops are of particular concern. The balanced input can also be used to invert the polarity of an unbalanced input signal by simply inverting the plus and minus connections from your signal generator. Because the inputs on the 8504 are buffered, either or both balanced or unbalanced inputs can be enabled at the same time, without impact on either source. The both-on functionality allows the amplifier to be configured as an AC or DC source, with the second input being used to add ripple, noise, or a shim signal. Amplifier behavior when output signal is near DC. The 8504, with no options enabled, is a DC to 50 kHz capable amplifier. If you are driving a load that is sensitive to signals that contain DC or have DC offsets, the 8504 has several options to allow the tailoring of its behavior at these low frequencies. DC servo is an active correction DC circuit. It is very useful when the application requires a minimal DC offset to be maintained over a long period of time or over a wide range of operating temperatures. The DC servo feature has been tuned to allow AC signals as low as 2 Hz to pass unaffected. The coupling feature is a second DC control circuit that allows a user to choose between allowing DC to pass unattenuated or to reduce output levels starting at 30 Hz, then decreasing until it completely blocks the output at DC. Typical applications for this feature would include protecting DUT objects like piezo-based devices that can be damaged by low frequencies. Mode of operation. The 8504 can operate as either a voltage source or a current source. Operation mode allows you to choose between these two modes. When the CV option is chosen, the amplifier will operate as a voltage source. In this mode, it simply outputs a voltage signal that is identical to but larger than the input signal. When the CC option is chosen, the 8504 will operate as a current source. In this mode, it causes the amplifier to create an output current waveform that matches the input signal waveform. The CC mode is often used in applications where a consistent magnetic field or force is required. When the CC option is enabled, compensation dip switches become active. Compensation 1 is the standard compensation, is good for most general-purpose applications. Compensation 2 is for more inductive loads. If either of these compensation settings are not suitable for the load to be driven, the compensation components are accessible and populated with through-hole components to make end-user adjustment easier. Multiple amplifier configuration. Multiple 8504 amplifiers can be combined to create bigger systems. When multiple amplifiers are combined, each amplifier must either be a master or a follower. For each multi-amplifier system, there is only a single master. This is the amplifier where signal connections and feature selections are made. All other amplifiers in the multi-amp system must be configured as followers. If greater voltages are needed, the 8504 outputs can be connected to form a differential output that is able to achieve up to 800 volts peak at all frequencies down to and including DC. If greater current is needed, the 8504 can also be connected in parallel to achieve greater surge or continuous current potentials. When amplifiers are combined in parallel, all amplifiers must be matched. The 8504 amplifier achieves this electronically, dramatically reducing circulating currents typical in a multi-amp system, while not wasting power with older technology build-out resistors. See the multiple amplifier configuration section of your owner's manual for more details on the use of these features. Adjusting amplifier gain. The gain on the 8504 can be fixed or adjustable and is repeatable. This is achieved by utilizing a series of gain switches. This method of gain selection allows for multiple gain choices or configurations, and for each choice or configuration to be precisely repeatable. Gain switches are additive, and as many gain switches as needed can be turned on or off at the same time. The amplifier is shipped with all dip switches in the up or on position, which creates a voltage gain of 40. Adjusting amplifier output impedance. The 8504 has a programmable output impedance that is adjustable from 0 to 1 ohm. This feature is useful when simulating a soft power line in product testing. Like amplifier gain, dip switches are used to adjust the 8504's output impedance. Output impedance switches are additive, and as many output impedance dip switches as needed can be turned on or off at the same time. The amplifier is shipped with all dip switches in the down or off position, which creates an output impedance of approximately 0 ohms when operated in the voltage mode. Adjusting amplifier current limit. The 8504 is able to deliver currents of up to 150 amps peak. If the load being tested may be damaged by these high currents, it is possible to limit the maximum current produced by the amplifier. Again, dip switches are used to allow for adjusting the maximum permitted output current. The amplifier is shipped with all dip switches in the up or on position, which creates a current limit of 150 amps. For more information on this or other AE Techron products, consult your owner's manual, visit our website, contact AE Techron, or your AE Techron sales partner.